Hi, Andrew Johnstone-Burt from 3 Points Digital. Today I want to discuss digital strategy. What is it? What do we mean by it? For many years I've worked with clients on developing their corporate strategy. I've seen firsthand what has worked and frankly what hasn't. In the last few years I've learned that the leaders who achieve transformative results go all in on digital. That is, they don't treat digital strategy as separate from their overall strategy. They lead with a digital-first mindset and make sure that digital strategy touches all aspects of their organization. Digital transformation requires strengthening the core and building for the future at the same time. Much easier to say than do. We see a digital strategy as having three important dimensions, three vantage points, if you like, that you as leaders need to take. You need to think about reimagining your business, reconnecting with your customers, and rebuilding your organization. What do we mean by reimagining your business? Well, born in the cloud businesses or platform-based businesses have significantly outperformed the market in the last decade. They've redefined the competitive environment through the use of emerging digital technologies, creating better products and services at lower prices. Companies like Uber, Airbnb, Amazon, etc. have all disrupted traditional sectors. This has challenged leaders to question what business are they really in? What's the scope of their business? What is their business model? How do they create and capture value in a digital world? What is your platform? Your collection of platforms? How do you connect buyers, sellers, and business partners online? Your ecosystem or your marketplace, if you like. What are the economics behind that model? Why do we talk about reconnecting with your customers? Well, digital technology has changed the way customers search for information and buy products and services. And technology is now automatically enabling capturing of that information on buyers' preferences and their needs and desires. Rethinking how you connect with customers requires you to have greater customer intimacy, yet less contact. Do you really understand your customer's decision path to a purchase? How do you stand out from other players in a very cluttered and competitive market? Organizations that understand those moments that matter for a customer and quickly adapt and respond and have customer advocacy, which is then amplified on social media, will win. What do we mean by rebuilding your organization? Transforming or transitioning a large organization is very hard. Typically, revenues and profits decline before they rise. The digital era allows us to have less people doing more, flatter structures, empowered teams, and a different structure altogether. It requires leadership behaviors that are collaborative rather than command and control. It requires digital innovation to be embedded so changes to products and services can be done rapidly to respond to customers' needs. Data, artificial intelligence, machine learning, and automating tasks will have an immediate impact on jobs and subsequently change the needs of the future. Attracting and retaining digitally savvy people to your organization becomes an essential part of your strategy. Why is a digital strategy so important? Well, there's much hype about digital disruption and digital transformation. However, the evidence is irrefutable. Those that have reimagined their business, reconnected with customers, and rebuilt their organization are outperforming the market. They are more adaptable, resilient to shocks like the global pandemic, and are fit for the inevitable changes that the future will bring. It's a case of change or perish. A digital strategy should clearly articulate your vision, purpose, and business model for the digital era. It should describe a digital operating model, one that aligns the customer experience, core business processes, a flatter organization, and a use of digital platforms, data, cloud, automation, etc. It should define a coherent set of digital initiatives or programs and a transition roadmap. Ultimately, the digital strategy needs to shift the organization to digital ways of working. Please feel free to comment on this video. We'd love your comments and feedback.